Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Unity FM 93.5. I am Shalina and you're listening to the show about raising children. It's a challenging topic, but hey, if you're a parent, someone's got to do it. So today I thought, seeing as the topic of the show is about raising children, why not bring in a child? So I am very glad to introduce today's child. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
You say walaikum salam.
Oh, walaikum salam.
Okay, I'll forgive you, son. It's because of your nerves, I'm sure.
Yep.
So your name is Tahir, right?
Yep.
And would you like to introduce yourself?
Yep. I'm 9 years old. My favourite subject is art.
Okay.
And I like my name that was chosen.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. And do you know how your name was chosen?
Yes.
How was your name chosen?
Because you thought of the name Ty.
Yeah.
But then Nanabul said that why don't we choose Tahir?
Okay. And Nana Abu is your granddad, isn't he?
Yes.
May Allah rest his soul. Ameen. Okay, so welcome to my show, son. This is my son Tahir. And he's very much an inspiration behind a lot of the stuff I do. You know that, son. So I figured I would bring you in so that we could discuss some of the topics that we end up talking about at home. How do you feel about that?
Yep.
Yeah?
Okay.
Remember to come close to the mic, okay? So the first topic that I wanted to discuss with you, you're young, you have a Muslim mother, you're British, and you're going to a school, you're going through all this stuff, and it's difficult, isn't it, trying to find that balance. Yeah. What do you think you find hard about balancing with all of those things, being British, being Muslim? What's hard?
Well, the first thing that's hard is the games and games consoles.
We're going to speak about games consoles. Yes, let's speak about that journey that we had. Now, what are the most favourite games at the moment? What are all of your friends playing at the moment? And be honest.
Well, I'm not really going to say what my friends play, but I can tell you the top games that are out now. But
I want to know what games is it that your friends are playing, because I want to emphasise the fact that they're playing games that they shouldn't be playing.
Well, some games are like Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2.
Okay. And what is the certificate rating on most of these games?
Probably 18, but for some of them they're actually 16. So I got quite surprised when I found out. Okay.
And when you first got your Xbox, I didn't really know much about all of these games, did I? No. So what happened? And you can be honest, not too honest.
Okay.
No, I mean, honestly, be honest.
Yeah.
But I mean, don't embarrass me. That's what I mean.
Yep.
But anyway, so what happened when I discovered about the age rating of the game? How did we tackle that?
Well, first I thought, it's not fair, but then I thought, no, it's getting a bit okay. But then in a while I was like, still not fair. Mm-hmm. And I just want to play the games, but you have to listen to your parents or you get the smack.
Well, I don't condone in smacking, do I? But you do get punishment. Well, what's the most common punishment that I give you?
Banned off the Xbox and computer.
Yes, that is my trick up my sleeve.
Then my trick up my sleeve is throwing a snowball at you.
Are you enjoying the snow at the moment, son?
Yeah, very awesome, but you're not letting me out.
No, because you have to go out with the right people. I have to know that. Anyway, let's not get off the subject, okay? So basically, what happened with the games consoles. You were banned from playing all of these games, weren't you? Call of Duty. What are the
Modern
games?
Warfare, Call of Duty 2, and other shooting games.
Okay. And what did you do to replace it?
Well, Minecraft is a good game. Now, if you're a kid or a child or somebody, Minecraft is a good game. You can download it on the computer or Xbox 360.
So instead of playing Call of Duty,
I got interested in Minecraft, but it started to get addictive. So, but I am enjoying the game. So.
okay. And what is Minecraft? I mean, what do you do in that game?
It's kind of good. I mean, not kind of good. It's really good because you use your imagination. So,
In architecture, isn't it?
Yeah,
Building.
architecture, and you get loads of things.
Well, let me just make a point though. You just seen it as building things, but then I came in and told you that in fact what you were doing was architecture, wasn't it?
No, but I told you that. Remember?
No, I told you about the architecture bit.
No, I remember. I said it. I said last time. When we were
Okay.
in the house and I was playing Minecraft, you were like, "Oh, what's this game about?" And I said, "Oh, it's about, but it's kind of like arc." And then you were like, "Architecture."
Ah, okay.
So I was mistaken.
Right, so we kind of both came halfway with it then. Should
Yeah.
we agree on that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're totally honest, you don't need the headphones on. If you're totally honest, would you say that these games, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare and all of that, would you say they were right? I mean, what do you think was uncomfortable for you? You were exposed to things and you knew they weren't right.
Yeah.
So what kind of things would you say, honestly, that wasn't right?
Well, the one thing that wasn't right is when I played Modern Warfare 2,
Yeah.
there was a bit where there's like these people in the airport and then you had to kill them all, and I was like, what? And then I was just there in the game with a gun,
Yeah.
and then you were just walking, and then the other three people that were on my side,
Yeah.
they were just shooting everybody for some reason, and I was like, what?
So in your heart you felt, this isn't right.
Yeah.
And what about the language that they used?
Oh, that was really bad.
Yeah.
But in Black Ops, it's even worse. It's got more swears than
Yeah.
any other game.
So, I mean, we've got a few parents that are probably listening to this, and we've got children that are probably listening to this. What would your advice be to the parents about games, when it comes to games? Yes, your advice.
Oh, so you... Okay.
I'm giving you the opportunity. You know, you're a young boy.
Yes.
You're going through it. It's not easy, and I really admire the fact that you listen to me and you take my advice, because there was a little bit there, wasn't it, where you were uncomfortable and you were like, well, what else can I do? And it's not easy because all your other friends are playing these games and their mums are letting them play the games, but you stood your ground, didn't you? Mashallah.
Okay, my advice to you parents, mums or dads, is, well, I'm going to give advice to a mum and a dad.
Okay.
So the advice for a dad is, if you're letting them play shooting games and everything, I think you should go by them and watch what they're doing, because you don't want to know what they're doing, like if they swear or something.
Yeah.
Because that can happen. And for mums, just watch out for what they're playing. Like if they're about to download a game or buy it, just go, like, if you're in the game store, then you can choose games for yourself, and if they say no, then you have to try and convince them to get that game.
Excellent advice that is, son. So you're actually saying, and it's true, because that's how I found out, isn't it, about the kind of games that you were playing. When I sat down, I was like, oh my God, this isn't right. And we were able to have a discussion together, weren't we, about why it wasn't right. Yeah. Okay. And then as a result, you came across these other games, didn't you? Minecraft,
Castle Miner,
yeah,
Total Forge Miner.
Okay, so that's all the mining games. So what about other games that are, they're okay to play?
Shark Attack is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
It has got a bit of blood in it, but it's only got like one gun, and you're meant to kill sharks.
But the important thing is it's okay for you to play with your age, isn't it?
Yeah, it's okay.
And this is what parents need to use as a guideline.
Yeah.
And there's football.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant.
I've got another game. It's not kind of like a game. It's like this company that has loads of games, and that's where I got Castle Miner from. It's called Indie Games, and it's spelled IN.
This is all on the Xbox, isn't it?
Yeah.
INDIE.
INDIE, and then GAME. I know you know it's
okay.
bad,
We don't want to promote too many games. I'll get in trouble for that. So we don't want to go. But I'm just giving a broad overview of all these things. Okay. Yeah. So just to finalise, and also the computer as well, isn't it? What is it? Roblox?
Yeah, Roblox.
Roblox, that's another one where you get to play. But yeah, so you done really well, I think, in the end at coping with these new rules that I introduced. And I have to say, as a parent myself, that it was very difficult for me to say no to you, because I see in other parents letting their children play these games. But, these are professionals that come together and they make a decision on why children shouldn't play these games and what age ratings they should be. So Tahir, as a result of your newfound boredom, because it's not easy, is it? You're not allowed to watch a lot of things on TV and blah blah blah, isn't it? Yeah. So you've got an idea, have you, about?
Yep, I've got a video club that I'm going to be running, and
okay,
I'm actually looking for children. I'm just not sure about the age yet.
Okay, is it just going to be boys or girls and boys?
Just boys, because it'd be bad if there's girls as well.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's like a boys' club meeting or something.
Okay, we won't get into the bad bit,
yeah.
But I think you're talking about free mixing when you get to a certain age. We want to. Yeah. It's best to. Okay, and why did you think of a video club in particular? Why that?
Well, I thought it because other children, their mums and dads say no, you can't have a YouTube account and everything. And
okay.
There's no Muslim entertainment. For example, Diary of a Bad Man, but is not really good influence. So
no.
I thought, I think I'll try and be the kind of person that's good.
Okay. So what you thought was, come close to the mic, please. So what you thought was you'd come up with this video club so that you could maybe have other children that could start thinking about making halal entertainment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is a great idea. Yeah, because there were a lot of I've seen you doing that, as a result of me saying that you can't watch a lot of this stuff on TV and whatnot. You do watch a lot of stuff on YouTube, don't you?
Yep.
Okay, so what could come out? What could you do in the video club?
Well, I was thinking of Nerf, but I thought, why don't I add a few Muslim bits, saying something like Allahu Akbar.
Yeah, and that would make it relative to being Muslim and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, mashallah, that's really good. And you've got brother Junaid on board, haven't you, who is actually a video producer, and he's ready to come in and do workshops, isn't it?
Yeah.
Excellent work. Okay, so if anyone's interested, how would they get in touch with you?
You can email me on my Gmail account. That's tahirmuslimkid@gmail.com.
Can you spell that?
Okay. TAHIRMU. So that's Muslim, if you know how to spell it. And then kid, and then at Gmail, GMAIL.
Shall I spell it?
Dot, and then C.
You ain't got skills like me, son.
Go on then. If you think you're better than me, go on then.
I don't think I'm better than you. I'm just playing.
Am
with
I
you.
saying you got skills?
I'm not. I'm not saying I'm better than you.
go on
Okay,
then.
so that's Tahir Muslim Kid at gmail.com. TAHIRMUSLIM Kid KID at gmail.com. Okay. And that's if you're interested in the video club. I suggest anyone from between ages of 6 up till about 14 should be fine. And the idea behind the video club, and obviously Mummy is going to help you, you know, a little bit. But you've done quite a lot yourself, haven't you?
Director, and I might be in the videos as well.
You're the MD, you're the managing director, aren't you, of that?
Yep.
Okay, and you've actually designed some leaflets, haven't you?
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, so we're coming up to the end of the first part. I've really enjoyed having you on, son. It's been really good.
Thank you.
So, are you ready for a test?
Maybe.
The big test.
Okay then, yeah.
Okay, this is just going to be a little bit of advice that I give to parents about what they should do with their kids when it comes to knowing the basics of Islam. Do you think you know the basics?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are the basics of Islam then?
Praying. Sometimes giving money to, like, putting them in the buckets that people are looking for.
Okay.
And then sometimes trying to help help your mum or something.
Okay. So, okay, let's get direct. So, what is a Muslim, Tahir?
A Muslim is a person who worships Allah and prays 5 times a day.
Okay, so what is Islam?
Islam is set by 5 pillars.
Uh-huh.
Shahada, Salah,
Yeah.
Zakah, Saum, and Hajj.
Okay, Saum is fasting in the month
Yeah.
of Ramadan, isn't
Yeah.
it? And Hajj. Okay, well done. Wow, you remembered all of that. That's good, son. Okay, so this is really good. I think it's one of the basics that I'd like to think teaching you. And how have you found being Muslim when you go to school and stuff like that? Does it come up much?
Well, in my old school that I used to go
Yeah.
to, it was called Tyndall.
Oh,
And
we don't want to say what the name of your school is.
okay.
So in an old school that you used to go
Yeah,
to.
so old school I used to go to. There was this little room where you could play games, and there were lots of Muslims there, and they couldn't have nowhere to pray.
Yeah.
So the head teacher let us go to there and pray, and then I was one of them.
MashaAllah. And what about the school that you're at now?
No, they're not even doing it.
No.
I don't know why.
We're going to have to approach that, aren't we? When you get to that age where you need to be praying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but at the end of the day, they have made it easy for you, haven't they? They've accepted other things about you being Muslim, like the
Yeah.
fact that you can't celebrate certain things.
Yeah.
Okay, and so yeah, well done. Thank you so much for being on the show. So, anything you'd like to say to the kiddies? Any advice about being Muslim in this young time of your life?
Yep.
What's that then?
Keep safe and keep away from anything. And one more thing I gotta say is
Go
when
on.
you got Xbox Live Gold or something, you know, if a person sends you a friend request, you don't really just answer it straight away, because that's what, you know, I used to send a lot of friends, like people send friend requests. But
Yeah.
don't do that. It's quite bad.
Yeah, it does leave you exposed to a lot of things, doesn't it?
Yeah, because you don't know how old they are. But But I did send this person named Charlie Bash. I sent friend request, and then I started to know him, and yeah, so I can keep him.
Okay, and how did you develop that friendship? Did you get me involved with that at any point?
Yes.
Did you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, but let the listeners know, so that we want to share good advice with them. We want them to understand how you've got to this point where you found good friends, because you haven't got any other friends on your list, have you? No.
And all I've got is like people I know.
Yeah.
From school.
Because that's the safest option, isn't it?
Yeah, so just send friend requests. So it, like, for example, PSPs, any other console or something, gadget. Don't just send them friend requests. Send friend requests to people you know.
Absolutely. That's really good advice, mashallah. Well done. And it's a good reminder.
Thanks.
And I think we need to share what you told us about. Do you remember that your friend, and was it Reese, and he said,
oh yeah.
Be careful how you say it, but yeah, let's just remind listeners that these people do exist.
Well, my friend, he was just playing something, and then when he was playing, he got sent a message, and he went, and then it was this person called You Lie Me, and
it was something about getting points, wasn't it? Do you want some Microsoft
6,000 Microsoft points. And he said yes, and then he sent back something really disgusting.
Yeah.
And it's really bad.
Yeah, and the mum wasn't at home, was she?
No.
So we had to tell him to report it to the police.
And he blocked his messages.
Yeah.
And she reported him, because you can report a player.
So basically, in the world of Xbox and PlayStation and all of these games, going live can be we have to do it with precaution, don't we? We have to be careful.
Be careful of what you choose.
Okay, I'm just going to end with a quick reminder, because we're coming up to the end of the first part of the show. And that was, I think I discussed it briefly last week, and I just wanted to touch on it again. And that is that the games like Call of Duty and, these shooting games, they desensitize your children. So what happens is, there was an experiment done where one group were playing the shooting games, another group were playing just football games, and they were sent into a room, and they'd been playing it just for 20 minutes, and they were sent into a room with a man who was interviewing them, and the man, without them knowing, deliberately let his pens drop on the floor. And what they found was a large percentage of the ones who'd been playing games that had been shooting and stuff just looked at the man like, aren't you going to pick them up? They didn't go to help him or nothing. And the children who had played the football games and whatever, they were like, oh, do you want me to help you up? And they didn't even ask. They just went straight to go and help him pick up the pens and pencils. It's just a really small reflection of some of the severity these games can do. Okay, so yes, we're coming up to the end of the first half. Thank you so much for coming onto the show, Tahir.
You're welcome, Mom.
Would you like to repeat your email for those that want to join your video club, and we'll give details of where once they contact you?
Yeah, it's Tahir, Tahir, Muslim, MUSLIM at GMAL.
Tahir the Muslim. No,
Tahir Muslim Kid at gmail.com.
Tahir Muslim Kid at gmail.com. And you do have a YouTube account, don't you? You're called Tahir. No, the Muslim Kid Online, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's just a few little videos.
And if you want to see me play Minecraft with my friend, I have got another account now, and it's called Tyrese, but I don't know how it got called Tyrese, but
okay. So, okay, and in the second half, I'll be speaking to Adara, a women's organisation that have got some really good things to come in the future, inshallah. So stay tuned for that. I do apologise, they were meant to be on last week, but due to a little bit of a technical malfunction, that didn't work out. Next week I will be covering the ugly subject of drug abuse and young people. So I look forward to addressing that subject. If you do have any information on that or any good contacts, then please contact me via Facebook if you wish. I am Shalina at live.co.uk.
Or could I say something?
Yeah, we're coming up to the end of the first part.
Please subscribe, rate, comment and like, please.
Wow. Okay, so thanks, and I'll see you after the break, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You want to give salam quick?
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay.